In the end, Van came back to us, safe and sound. That marked the beginning of a very busy 3 weeks that somehow flew by in an instant. We all did what we could to help Van deal with the aftermath of what had happened while making preparations of our own. Then, on the day that the second term at Aramis ended and my winter vacation began,
Well, cleanup after all that took longer than I expected, but...
Don't even mention it. Juggling the work with my Sunday school exams was hard.
I still can't believe Almada made such a mess of... You know it's bad when it takes Professor...
Figures, though. Explains why Sound Gian showed up here in Edith all of a sudden, though.
Wrenches in the gears aside. Especially you, Reset. If Marduk hadn't loaned you over.
You're too kind. That said, I wish we weren't left with so many lingering questions.
It's not like we learned nothing. By the way, why are you...
Am I not allowed to use public transit? The expressways always get really busy this time of year, so trains are easy.
Hey, that's her, isn't it? It totally is. We shouldn't bug her while she's talking to people. We'll have to snag an autograph when she's done. Something tells me you're gonna be busy. Still, I'm really happy we could see you off.
Well,
As for you, Master, I honestly don't think I'll ever be able to thank you enough. I'm easily your worst student, and I can't promise that this is the last time I'm gonna call it. But if nothing else, I think I've finally...
And for that, I'm glad. Oh, one's journey through life proceeds down a path of endless... Your path belongs only to you. The paths of those around you will cross, intertwine, and run alongside your own. This is a fundamental truth of the world, so it does me proud to see you finally understand it.
Sorry for being such a slow learner.
Van.
I believe it'd do us all well to...
It's the top of the hour and time for the 5 o'clock news. Normalcy has finally returned to the streets of Edith following the sudden chaos of this year's Revolution Festival.
Anyway, it's freezing out here and you've all got trains to catch, so it's about time we wrap this up. If you ever want to shoot me... Really, it's been great working with you guys. I'm sure we'll all meet again. Okay, what's with the look?
I just have a few credits to get out of the way in Basel. I'll be back before you know it.
What?
Me too. I've got an important role in the new... And since my brother will be home for it too, I want to...
Hold on.
I want to be back in Longport for the anniversary. After I'm done dancing and partying it up through the Lunar New Year, I'll be right...
But I thought...
In truth, I am only planning to make a report concerning Almada's recent actions and undergo... If it's not a bother, I was hoping to renew our contract.
and I'm still renting that room in your building, so of course not all the time though. I'll be crazy busy once my next movie starts shooting.
I plan to travel around and see my other students, so I will... Speaking of crossing paths, is this not the...
Yeah, you don't have to be... And you! I'll bet you knew about this the whole...
Sorry. Consider it your just desserts for lying to me.
You got
So how are things looking for the school festival? All good?
All good. We managed to put together a basic plan. We'll leave preparations and putting together a proper budget for around the start of the new year. I'm not just going to lean on Ren for it all either. I'm going to give it my all. Oh, but I still plan to drop by the office at least once a week. If no one's around to keep you in check, Adios knows how questionable your diet could get.
Not like it to be any different from before. Forget me. Focus on your studies and the festival. At least we know we don't ever have to worry about Almada coming back. We've still got our fair share of unanswered questions. The Grendel, the Genesees. Not much we can do but wait and see what happens. I'll probably just handle some light gigs in the meantime.
But...
Hey, no worries. Okay, sure, that thing is still inside me. And I have no clue when it might resurface. And when that time comes, I might make the same choice all over again. But I know all too well that I've got a group of hardasses here who'd rather go through hell than leave me be. So I'll think long and hard on it next time. No lie. I swear.
Sounds awful suspicious to me. Though I might believe you if I'm allowed to help you twice a month at minimum.
I deserve that. Well, guess that's the best I can hope for. It's on the outskirts of the 10th district, yeah? We're about 10 minutes from there. Guessing it's a pretty big place?
No, not at all. It's just your average suburban detached home. We have a modest garden that Mom used to grow flowers and herbs in. She had quite the green thumb. Oh, and we've got our sweet little dog, too. His name's Alphonse, and he's a good boy. He mostly stays at our official residence these days. I haven't seen him in ages, so I've missed him very much. I'll have to introduce you to him. The two of them should be back home by now.
Actually, I wasn't planning to stay. I'm just gonna drop you off and... Wait, what do you mean by two of them? You aren't talking about your dad, are you?
Of course I am. He was up to the neck in work until just yesterday. But today is the start of his end-of-year vacation, so we're finally going to spend some time together. I believe he wants to have a talk with you. About your compensation and a few other things.
Oh, come on. There's no way he was serious about the pay. That place will be crawling with security. So, sorry, but I ain't gonna...
Don't worry about that. They only guard the outside of the house, so they'll leave us alone. Also, I've got a delicious Andalusia winter tart. Limited edition. You can share it with Dad. I'll brew your coffee while you chat away.
You gotta be shitting me. When the hell do you kids get so damn sly?
This has been a hell of a ride. To be continued.